Welcome back to today's news recap. We have some intriguing developments across politics, international relations, and law enforcement. From major appointments in Trump's administration to a shocking purchase of InfoWars, let's dive in. Trump selects RFK Jr. as health secretary. President-elect Donald Trump has tapped Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to lead the Department of Health and Human Services, signaling a potential shift in the nation's health policies. Kennedy, a known critic of vaccine safety regulations, recently endorsed Trump after suspending his own independent presidential bid. He's set on reevaluating vaccine safety and public water standards, aiming to reduce chronic diseases within 2 years. According to Kennedy, Trump has instructed him to return the department to evidence-based science and eliminate fluoride from public water systems. With Kennedy's controversial stance on vaccines, his appointment has sparked debate about the future direction of U.S. health policy. COP29 tensions lead to Argentina and France withdrawing delegations. The International Climate Conference, COP29, is facing diplomatic turbulence as Argentina and France partially withdrew from the summit in Azerbaijan. This follows President Ilham Aliyev of Azerbaijan's comments accusing France of colonial wrongdoing in its overseas territories, which France saw as a provocation. France, already aligned with Armenia, Azerbaijan's rival in the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict, reduced its presence, with only its climate ambassador staying on. Argentina, led by President Javier Milei, who has called climate change a socialist lie, fully withdrew its delegation. Despite these tensions, leaders from vulnerable nations like Samoa stressed the importance of united action, urging that climate summits remain neutral platforms for global cooperation. DNC official criticizes Kamala Harris's campaign spending. Following Vice President Kamala Harris's defeat to President-elect Trump, Democratic National Committee official Lindy Lee voiced sharp criticism over the campaign's finances. She referred to Harris's campaign as a $1 billion disaster, citing excessive spending on last-minute election eve concerts featuring stars like Lady Gaga and Jon Bon Jovi. These events, meant to increase voter turnout in swing states, cost up to $20 million and ultimately failed to make an impact as Harris lost all 7 battleground states. Insiders reported that costs were so high they might leave vendors unpaid, and financial mismanagement led the campaign into significant debt. This post-campaign fallout has raised questions about the strategic direction and spending decisions within Harris's team. The Onion acquires InfoWars at auction. In an unexpected turn, satire news outlet The Onion has won the bankruptcy auction for Alex Jones's InfoWars. This purchase was financially supported by families of the Sandy Hook shooting victims, who are owed over $1 billion in defamation settlements from Jones. Robbie Parker, a parent who lost his daughter in the tragedy, expressed a sense of justice, saying this marks the end of Jones's empire. The Onion plans to relaunch InfoWars with support from Everytown for Gun Safety, an organization focused on reducing gun violence. The revamped InfoWars is set to emerge next year, promising a satirical take on conspiracy theories and a new era for the infamous site. Former CIA employee charged with leaking Israeli defense plans. Asif William Rahman, a former CIA officer, has been charged with leaking classified information on Israeli defense strategies against Iran. The documents, reportedly shared online in late October, included plans and potential weapons that Israel might use in a counterattack on Iran. Rahman, apprehended in Cambodia and brought to the U.S., faces charges for willfully transmitting national defense information. This case adds to recent concerns about information security within U.S. intelligence, following the sentencing of Pentagon leaker Jack Teixeira. Rahman's indictment further highlights ongoing challenges for American intelligence agencies in safeguarding sensitive data. That's all for today's news recap. From cabinet appointments to major controversies in international diplomacy, there's a lot to keep an eye on. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to stay updated on these unfolding stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next recap.